Hello everybody, and welcome to Island Technology's presentation on DrayTek Central Access Point Management. My name is Roy Panetta, and I will give you an overview of DrayTek's latest Wi-Fi solutions, including wireless access point management. 4 topics will be covered in this presentation. First will be a discussion of the current status of Wi-Fi technology, followed by an overview of DrayTek's wireless access point devices. Then I will go over a wireless access point deployment example. This involves a case study of Wi-Fi deployment in luxury hotels in Dubai and India. Finally, I will discuss access point deployment and DrayTek's access point management tool. We will now start by looking at the current status of Wi-Fi technology. Wi-Fi technology was invented by 5 CSIRO scientists in the early 1990s and has matured as a reliable alternative for local area network deployment. IEEE 802.11 series of protocols have defined all aspects of Wi-Fi operations, and the latest, 802.11 AC, further defines more functionality, such as security, dual band, and higher throughput specifications. Ever since mobile devices, such as tablet PCs and smartphones, have become more popular, Wi-Fi has become a necessity to have access to the internet, in addition to 3G and 4G mobile modes. This means that Wi-Fi access points and routers have also become a necessity for our daily digital life. It has been estimated that by 2016 there will be over 10 billion mobile connected devices, which will be more than the world's population. To show the growth in Wi-Fi usage, many Wi-Fi hotspots have been deployed in Australian capital cities. Many local municipal councils are also providing free Wi-Fi access, showing the importance of Wi-Fi today. The IEEE committee created the 802.11 standard in 1997, before the public even heard of Wi-Fi. Improvements in network bandwidth were added to the 802.11 standard. This reflected in the letters being added to the standard, so we now have the 802.11a, 802.11b, 802.11g, 802.11n, and more. As a consumer, you should know that the latest version is the best version in terms of performance and is the version you want all your new equipment to be compatible with. Wi-Fi is a flexible, low-cost solution to connect many devices to the internet without the need to install cabling. Many portable devices, such as smartphones or tablet PCs, are not designed to be plugged into a fixed outlet, but rather allow the user to be highly mobile while accessing the internet. This has resulted in the rapid growth in Wi-Fi connection. As mentioned earlier, the rapid growth in the number of mobile devices has pushed the growth in Wi-Fi technology. IEEE 802.11 AC is a new Wi-Fi standard that uses the 5 GHz wireless spectrum. It offers wireless data rates in excess of 1 gigabits per second, which is over 3 times the data rates offered by the 802.11n standard. DrayTek have a range of access points and routers supporting the 802.11 AC standard. Wi-Fi has a myriad of applications. They range from accessing the internet wirelessly, file sharing on your local network, sending print jobs wirelessly to a wireless printer, streaming audio to any speakers in the house, wirelessly transfer photos from your digital camera, turn your smartphone into a remote control, send documents to your printer from any computer or smartphone, and finally stream movies to any TV in the house. We will now look at DrayTek's wireless access point products. Here we show the comparison table of some of DrayTek access point products. The Viga AP700 and Viga AP800 have been available for a while now and have proved to be very popular products. The Viga AP900 has 5 gigabit LAN ports, concurrent dual band Wi-Fi, as well as full access point management features. It also supports an attached USB printer and thermometer. The new release products are the AP810 and Viga AP710. These are the next generation of the Viga AP800 and Viga AP700. They have a faster CPU as well as larger flash memory than the older models. Here we show the Wi-Fi performance of the AP900, which when in dual band mode provides good Wi-Fi performance. The performance of single band wireless reaches throughput of almost 200 megabits per second, while concurrent dual band wireless LAN reaches a throughput of 389 megabits per second. There are a number of different modes of operation of the VIGA AP900. The most popular modes of operation are AP mode, AP bridge to WDS mode, and universal repeater mode. AP mode bridges the wireless devices to the wired Ethernet network and exchanges data between them. AP to bridge WDS mode will connect up to 4 AP900s using the same mode. All wired Ethernet clients of every AP900 will be connected together. This mode is still able to accept wireless clients. Universal repeater mode is a quick and easy way to extend the wireless network. It can be station and AP at the same time. For a large Wi-Fi deployment, you may need one router and multiple access points as shown in this diagram. Here we show the VIGA AP900s connected utilizing both Wi-Fi bands as well as the dual VLAN feature to provide guest Wi-Fi access. It's worth noting that some new devices such as the iPad Air also utilize the 5 GHz Wi-Fi, so the AP900 will be suitable here. You can also use enterprise level security for Wi-Fi by enable radius and 802.1x authentication. This can be done over 4 SSIDs. The bandwidth management feature allows you to restrict bandwidth for each user in a SSID if you find that some users are generating a large amount of wireless traffic. The simple roaming protocol, PMK caching and pre-authentication is also supported in the AP900. The AP900 also provides advanced station information. Here you can check the connection rate of each station. The general station list of the access point provides both transmit and receive data rates, so you can monitor the bandwidth usage of each connected Wi-Fi station. This value is different from the connection rate. It's the real data traffic from each station. Now we will look at an access point deployment example. The case study we will look at here is for luxury hotels in the United Arab Emirates, which is Dubai, India and China. DrayTek's VIGA AP series are deployed in many of the prestigious hotels in India, Dubai, China and other parts of the world. The list on this page shows the locations where the DrayTek AP series devices have been deployed. The Apple iPad, used in conjunction with the DrayTek VIGA access points, is used as a solution for the luxury hotels. This solution is for guest control for lighting, air conditioning, TV, sound system, in-room service call, and internet browsing. We will now look at access point deployment and management. For a large Wi-Fi deployment, you may need one router and multiple access points as shown in this diagram. Here we show the VIGA AP900s connected using different modes of operation. Also, since the VIGA AP900 is a PoE device, it can be powered from a PoE switch, therefore eliminating the need to install a power point nearby. The VIGA 2860 router provides central AP management. Since all the VIGA AP900s have a default IP address, which will cause problems in a large deployment, DrayTek have introduced the DHCP server feature for AP deployment. This will allocate a unique IP address for each access point and speed up deployment of the Wi-Fi network. Another improvement in the VIGA 2860 is the auto provision function, which helps you to apply the same wireless settings to all access points automatically. In the VIGA 2860 wireless LAN profile page, you just need to choose the auto provision option. The configuration will then be applied to all registered access points directly. We will now look at the access point management tool. Some of the features available with the access point management tool are status, wireless LAN profile, access point maintenance, traffic graph, rogue AP detection, load balance, wireless station control. The access point management tool is currently available in the VIGA 2860 and VIGA 2925 series of routers. The status page in the router shows all the registered access points. The communication data between access point and the VIGA 2860 is encrypted with AES. Clicking the index provides more detailed information for each access point. Access point management is enabled in the LAN General Setup Configuration menu in the router. Auto provision can also be enabled here. Access point maintenance provides you a method to carry out firmware upgrades, configuration backup or restore, and remotely reboot the access points. Here we show you the remote reboot option. Just choose the required wireless access point required from the list and press OK. The two selected access points shown here will be rebooted immediately. The results of the access point reboot will be displayed as shown here. Successful reboots are shown in the first column in green color. The central access point management traffic graph shows you the traffic status of each access point. Different access points and LAN options can be selected from the drop-down list. Rogue AP detection is a monitor tool to mark an access point as either a friendly or a rogue AP. The difference between AP discovery and rogue AP detection is the scan list of the rogue AP detection could be gathered from a registered access point. So the non-wireless router such as the VIGA 2860 can still have the scan function. One useful function is the AP load balance. This is different to router load balance that you may be accustomed to. With AP load balance, Wi-Fi traffic is load balanced over multiple wireless access points. Here we show the setup page for AP load balance. You can choose overload definition for each AP. For example, overload detected by traffic upload download limit threshold is set to 50 megabits per second. In this diagram, there are two access points in the area with the same SSID and security. Your mobile phone will only see one entry. So how would the phone determine which access point it can connect to? In the diagram, we can see one access point has reached the traffic limit of 50 megabits per second, and it will reject any new connections. So the phone will connect to the access point with a lower traffic load. Disassociation means disconnection of Wi-Fi. If force overload disassociation by idle time is enabled, the station which has been idle for the longest time will be disconnected to allow a new mobile device to be connected. If no stations are idle, then they will not be disconnected. A useful feature in wireless routers and access points is station control. So if you are the owner of a coffee shop or internet cafe and want to provide free Wi-Fi for your customers, but want to limit how long they can stay connected, then station control is the solution. There is also a provision for reconnection time to let you determine how long the customer has to wait before using the free Wi-Fi again. You can see all the stations under your control as well as reconnection time.